These are the top 10 bourbon brands in America, and I'm going to blind taste test and rank them. They're ranked by the number of sales of their brand, not these specific bottles. It's just a general ranking of how often you'll see them in liquor stores and how much they're being bought. I'll be comparing the low-end version of each brand to get apples to apples comparison. I've tried most of these before, but there are a couple I haven't tasted. Never tried the Wild Turkey 81 proof. The most popular Wild Turkey is the 101, which I have tried, but I've never tried the lower end version. And I haven't had Michters before. I have a pour of each, and they're all randomized, so I don't know which one is which. They're marked down so I could check afterwards. Through editing, I'll be narrating over of which one I'm actually tasting, but at the time, I won't know what it is. Now, I'm definitely not a tasting expert. I do a lot of blind tastings on this YouTube channel, but there's all kinds of different things I try, not just bourbon. So I'm not the best bourbon taster. And I'll just give you my opinion and tell you some of my thoughts. Someone likes all of these to be in the top 10. A lot of people buy these bourbons, so there shouldn't really be any that bad. Just in my experience, I'm going to say it right now, that I really don't like Jack Daniels. We'll see if I could figure out which one that is blind. There's a lot of them here. Kind of excited to try this Michter's, but it's gonna be blind. I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna start on this side. Now, I'm not expecting anything really that great out of these, being how cheap some of them are. Bulleit Bourbon, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 90 proof. Could be because it's the first one, but I'm a little disappointed in it. Got standard bourbon notes. It's not very sweet, and it's got a little sour to it. I don't know about that one. It wasn't that great. Next up, Michter's Small Batch US 1 is Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 91.4 proof. This is the most expensive of this bunch. This one smells a little sweeter, has less spice. I recognize that there was a little spice on the last. I don't get the same sour note as the last one. It does have a little spiciness to it. Next up, Jack Daniel's Old Number 7 is Tennessee whiskey, but it is technically also a bourbon. It is 80 proof. This one kind of reminds me of a pool, like there's chlorine in there or something, but it's also very sweet. It doesn't smell spicy at all. It's kind of got a sour thing going on there. I didn't like that first sip at all. That's really bad. I think that might be Jack Daniel's. I'll give it a second try though. Yeah, that one's bad on the taste. It's sour. I don't know if it is Jack Daniel's. One of the flavor notes I get on Jack Daniel's is like wet dog. I didn't quite get dog there, but pretty bad. Next up, Four Roses Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 80 proof. Almost got like a cinnamon for a second. Some kind of bark. That's the only difference off the smell. That was pretty good. It's lingering. It's got like a oak finish that lingers and changes a little spicy. I wouldn't say that one's sweet though. A little drier than the lasts. If you haven't noticed, I'm sort of using this butcher block board to rate them. Farther towards the camera is better. Next up, Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey is 90.4 proof. It's sweet, like some sort of dark sugar. Not so much marker. One of the main scents I associate with bourbon is like some kind of marker. I don't know if it's not really Sharpie or dry erase. Just some marker like that. This has less of that, but it's still there. Flavor is really light, watery. It's just gone so quick. I'm thinking this is one of the 80 proofs. Or maybe it's Jim Beam, which is it Jim Beam 80 proof? It is. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just boring and light. Right, halfway through. I don't think I'm drunk yet. I will definitely be drunk by the time I'm done. Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is the 81 proof. I had to buy it in a handle because I couldn't find the smaller bottle. Probably less popular than the Wild Turkey 101, but this is the base version. Oh, there's sawdust. It smells nice. It's woody, even less marker. Almost a cake mix. This has got the best smell of them all so far. I like that. That flavor, though, is disappointing. Very light. None of what I got in the smell was on the flavor. That's so disappointing. It's light. I'd say it's slightly better than the last, only because the smell of it's better. I wish I was better at taking small sips, but if I take the tiniest of sips, I feel like I'm missing out. Maybe I'll try a very tiny sip this next one, because I don't want to get that trashed. Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey is 90 proof. I'm not getting any like barrel smells on this one. It's just smells like bourbon, like the base of bourbon. Very generic. That taste is like water. If I didn't know these were all 40% alcohol, I would say that someone watered something down with this. Yeah, pretty lame, pretty weak, definitely boring. Maker's Mark is Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 90 proof. It's also another weak one. So plain, and this one smells cheap. Not bad, just cheap. I don't know if I've ever had a bad smelling bourbon. Definitely had bad tasting bourbons, but they didn't smell bad. This one tastes better than it smells. There's zero finish at all, though. This is flavor up front. There's a little kick to that flavor, though. Evan Williams Black Label. It's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 86 proof. Slightly musty, but other than that, it's light smell. Slight oily mouthfeel to it. This might be Evan Williams. It's light, little musty, like a cellar. Pretty light, but I like the flavor. Right, on to the last one for first impressions. Jim Beam Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 80 proof. Smells like cheap bourbon. Really nothing in there. It's got a sharper kick. No finish at all. I don't know about that one. Okay, first impressions, there's two standouts. Namely, the worst right here, and my first impression of the best one was this. But they're all generally in the same range other than those two. I'm going to quickly go back through from worst to best and compare them and give you some quick thoughts. Usually the quick thoughts have the most truth to them, in my opinion, without just overthinking it. Definitely none of these base bottles are great. I say they're the cheapest version of their brands. I don't know what they would call them. Maybe base level or entry level. So this one right here, it's got some sweetness to the smell, almost like a spicy caramel. It's got this horrible sourness to it. I definitely don't like this one. It wasn't as bad that time around though. Bland and it's weak. Yeah, it's bad. There's a little spiciness to this. Lingering spice also. It's weak. Not very lingering on the flavor. Pretty weak. Usually the more I drink, the better the stuff gets, but it seems like this stuff is getting worse. This one is got a slight sourness. Tastes cheap. These aren't that great. These are pretty low on the quality for me. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, I don't want to taste more, but I'm getting to the better ones, at least. This was the first one, so I haven't been back to this for a while. This is the most likely to, for my opinion, to a change on. Sweet, got an okay amount of flavor, but it just vanishes pretty fast. It's got a lot more flavor, a little spicy, not very sweet, and the flavor sticks with you like 3 times as long as some of these last ones. I'd say this one's good. Ooh, this one has like a maple syrup smell. I'd say that one is good too. Now this last one, first impressions I got, it was the best tasting. I remember like wood, sawdust maybe. Sweet. There's not really any of that like chlorine marker. Smells good. Doesn't taste sweet. It's dry. It has like an evolution to the flavor. It's not just there and gone like a lot of these. I still wouldn't say it's great. It's just good. The high end of good. Now I get to find out what they were. I'm gonna go from the worst to the best, reveal it to myself, and give you the ratings. Now this worst one, I'm thinking it's Jack Daniel's. It's giving me Jack Daniel's vibes, and I really didn't like it before. I gave it a 20. 10th place. Jack Daniel's. So you can't tell me that Jack Daniel's is good, because multiple blinds, Jack Daniel's is the worst for me. Now if you like it, that's good for you. Go for it. But it's just sour, wet dog. Absolute worst. Jack Daniel's. Number 9. I've got to guess it's Jim Beam, but really I don't know. I say it's bad at 37 out of 100. It is this one here. That's Buffalo Trace. Sure, that's gonna make some people angry. If you're in one of those places where you can't find Buffalo Trace and you think it's like the Holy Grail, it's not good, it's bad. Now we're in 8th place, right here. I gave a score of 40. Am I gonna have to guess it's Jim Beam again? Keep guessing Jim Beam until I get it? 40 is right to the point where I'd say it's not bad, it's just poor. And that is Maker's Mark. And that's a little surprising to me. Right now I'm half drunk, so I'll probably put 2 and 2 together while I'm editing this video to see why I didn't like it. So number 7, I gave a score of 48 out of 100. That is Wild Turkey, the 81 proof. I know the 101 proof is better, but if I was to compare the Wild Turkey 101, I would have to change all the other versions I'm comparing it to. Number 6, I gave a score of 49. That is Jim Beam. So it did better than I thought. That's pretty good score. I would expect it to be worse, but it's still not good. It's still poor. Not even quite decent. But now we're to the first decent one, what I would consider decent. Number 5, I gave a score of 52, is Woodford Reserve. Also decent, just slightly better. I gave a score of 53. That is Bulleit. Okay, we're in the top 3 now. Number 3, gave a score of 62. That was the Michter's. This is $48. It's just good, and the low end of good too. I don't know how well that's worth it. All right, we got 2 left, and if it's Evan Williams that's the best, I'm gonna be very surprised. I don't think the Evan Williams came out the best though. I think this one was Evan Williams. I gave a score of 67 for number 2. Yep, that was Evan Williams. I just know that musty smell and flavor of it. It's good. And for the price, like $12, that's good. But I am kind of surprised that for number 1, 4 Roses, gave it a 69. I really like that 4 Roses more than the last time I blind tasted it. The last time I blind tasted 4 Roses, I only gave it a 54. I blinded Evan Williams Black Label twice before. I gave it a 62 and a 70. So it's 67 right in the middle of there. It's expected. But this 4 Roses, I was really feeling it tonight. After this, I feel like I really need to do more higher end tastings. Maybe the step-up versions of all of these brands. Tell me if you agree or disagree with my ratings. I hope you enjoyed my honest opinions of these, and I'll see you next time.